back to the channel. Opening this up today. It's been 6 days it's been brewing. Activity has disappeared to next to nothing. We're going to open it up. We're going to do a hydrometer check. If it's below 20, which it should be by now, I am going to add some hops. I had 2 bits of hops that I was going to use for an experiment. Nelson sauvin, and I believe it's crystal hops. I think it's crystal hops. And then I'm going to put in the Golding's hop powder, which is maltadextrin and hop oil, which is what comes with the beer kit. And the other 2 are just additions to it. So let's crack it open, give it a wee look. And they're going into a hop bag, by the way, so that they don't float around and just cause a nuisance when you come to bottle. We're going to need to put this back on. It looks good, it smells good, and that is always good. Still a couple of bubbles kicking about there. Just don't fall in, please, do not fall in. Yeah, still a couple of bubbles rising, which means it's still doing something, so it could very well still be fermenting. So that's why we take a hydrometer test. So straight in. Oh, lovely colour. It's actually where I started brewing, is with beer, and now I seem to have moved on to just brewing loads and loads of mead. And not as much beer, but we're getting back there now. We're getting back to the beer now. Well, I can see that that is below the 20 mark, which is good. Reason why we do it at below 20, well, this is how I've learned to do it, sorry. Below 20 is because you could essentially put your hops in, and the hop oils, which is what's going to give you the flavour, could get fermented out, and then thus losing quite a lot of flavours. So we are at, it's between the 12 and the 14. I'm going to say 14 because it's closer to the 14. I know that it's not completely finished yet, but I'm going to have a little taste, because I can. Put that in nice and gently. This has been sterilised, so it can go back in there. If it hadn't been sterilised, I'd have had to throw that away. And that's got a nice colour to it. It even looks a little bit like a whiskey. Still got a little bit of sweetness to it. So yeah, maybe there is a bit of sugar still kicking about in there. It's definitely still fermenting. And as you can see, it is still bubbling away there. Nice and slowly. Which is good. It's kind of what we wanted to do. Bit of angle adjustment. So I'm happy with that. It does taste quite nice already. But we're going to make it taste even nicer with the addition. Now there's about 12 grams of each of these. I'm not going to tell you what I was going to use them for if I haven't already put it in the other video, because it's a secret. But for now, they're going in here. Now I'm going to do this Golding's powder over the top of this, because I've got a feeling it's going to go everywhere, and I don't even think this bag's going to hold it. No. What the fudging hell is that? It's like a white powder. I don't like it. Don't like that at all. Oh, I should have looked in it and then not put it in. Shit. Ah well, what's the worst it could do? Tie that loosely, let them all spread out so that they can move around and stuff, and then just lay that in there. It will sink to the bottom at first, but then it should sort its, once it starts absorbing. Well, that's actually quite sticky. Here we go, it's coming back up now, look. And it's just stirred up all that crap with it. So yeah, I'm gonna put the lid back on. That's us done here today. And that's it. That'll release all the lovely hop oils into the brew there, and probably give it another 4 days, I think, and see where it's at. Do another hydrometer test. 3 to 4 days is plenty enough with dry hopping. The longer you leave it, the more flavour it gets. But if you over hop, which this isn't over hopped obviously, because there's hardly any in it, in comparison to what I normally brew, you can get it tasting a bit grassy. I've not had that yet. I think one was close. I did a sour, a mangrove jack sour, and I think that was close to tasting a little bit grassy. And that's that. The hops are in. I wish I hadn't have put that Golding's hop powder in, because it just looked naff, but it's all sticky and stuff as well all over my fingers. It's weird. But yep, in it goes. 4 days and we'll be back. Peace.